Hello everyone, my name is Ba and welcome back to School of Dragons. So today we are going to continue Rise of the Stormheart expansion pack, and here we have a new quest from Heather which we will do right away. Just a quick thing, a Titan Woolly Howl was released. As I recorded this, it's today, so when I was recording this, it's today, so when you are seeing this, it's probably yesterday or 2 days ago. And yeah, I have two woolly howls. I have Grey Wind, which is my male woolly howl, and I have Maiden, so this is my female woolly howl. And the reason why I am riding her today and probably through the rest of the expansion pack quests is because I have to get her to level 20, because I don't have 500 gems to pay for the Titan age up. I have to get her to level 20 so that I can use my runes. And I need to get her to level 20 because I will be making a review on the Titan Woolly Howl, which will be coming soon, I promise. Okay, I promise there will be a Titan Woolly Howl review. Just please be a little bit patient and then it will come, okay? I promise. So just 5 more levels and I got her from level 10 to level 15 with 3 battles. Well, actually 3 battle events, but 6 battles in total because I switched servers, and through a lot of eel roasting and feeding and flight club and so much stuff. So yeah, I'm halfway there. So just halfway there. So yeah, just a little bit more. Quest from Heather.
Ready for an adventure?
We need to figure out if the Triple Stryke is really infested with Grimoire venom or if it's something entirely new this time. Luckily, we can use a new invention, the microscope, to examine her saliva for toxins. I left the lens in my saddlebag on Windcheer. Can you find her and click on her to retrieve it? Okay, and where is... Oh, sorry, I should probably turn these things on. Find Windcheer. Oh, she's down at the beach. Hello, Windcheer. Where are you? Well, take that. Is this the right lens? You should show it to Hiccup and see what he thinks. To Hiccup? Wait, to Hiccup. Oh, you know what I'm here. It would be logical to show it to Heather, right? I don't know.
That's interesting.
That lens is very thick, so it should work perfectly in the microscope. A lens is a curved piece of glass that bends the light that passes through it. If we bend the light in the right way, it will spread a tiny image into something big enough to see. Not only that, we are going to use 2 lenses to magnify the image even further. The eyepiece lens at the top will magnify the image from the objective lens at the bottom, increasing the image size 400 times.
So, think you're up for the challenge?
If the Triple Stryke is truly infested with Grimoire venom, we would be able to see it. The toxin would show up in her saliva sample because the toxin particles would spread throughout the Triple Stryke's whole body. You see, everything in the world is composed of tiny bits of matter called particles. Everything, even air, is made out of particles. Whenever Maiden is flying, her wings push down against hundreds of tiny particles in the air. Particles are made up of smaller units called molecules and atoms, but we can get into those later. Also, I said her wings because it's her, she's a female, Maiden is a female, so I'll call her right. We'll be able to tell once and for all if the Triple Stryke is truly afflicted with Grimoire venom by using the microscope. Good luck. Can you go to the clubhouse at Dragon's Edge? Okay, let's go to Dragon's Edge. You should give the lens to Heather. Okay, so yeah, I just got to the clubhouse and that should up so you didn't miss anything. Windcheer! Hello! I like you. There's meat log and fish legs, but no one else. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now that we have the last piece, we can really see what's going on. All living things, birds, insects, even dragons, are made out of millions and millions of cells. These tiny units hold information that is necessary to keep an organism alive, and different types of cells are designed to do different things. Skin cells keep outside particles from getting inside, bone cells hold us up, and saliva cells produce saliva to help break food down. Remora toxin particles will look vastly different from saliva cells, so we'll be able to spot them easily.
You should check it out.
There, it's ready. The Triple Strike saliva should be completely clear and colorless, while any Remora toxin cells should stick out like a monstrous nightmare at a terrible terror party. Click on the microscope and examine the saliva sample. Okay. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I have a little bit of a throat problem. Okay, so these are the Remora venom cells, I'm guessing.
Interesting.
Look, the vicious toxic cells are dark green. That's definitely what we're looking for. But how can they still be moving? Don't the Remora need to be attached to the dragon to keep her poisoned?
Urgent matter right here.
Oh no, I have a theory, but we'll need to do some research to test my hypothesis. Ipan, take this.
Do you think you could help me out?
I took this venom sample from the skin of a dragon that was attacked by the Remora. Don't worry, it's inactive. Could you click on the microscope and tell me what you see? Okay. The basic same thing, but they're a bit darker, I think.
What?
The toxin is no longer active in your sample. My hypothesis is that the dragon skin cells can repel the strength of the toxin and keep it out. However, if the toxin is introduced into the dragon in another way, introduced in a gaseous form perhaps, it is able to live and thrive much longer.
I need a bit of assistance.
Gosh, Heather, that sounds really terrifying. If it's Remora venom, we can still use salt to neutralize it. We need to figure out a way to deliver it into the bloodstream and keep her still while we do it. Can you ask Hiccup if he has any ideas? Okay, let's go talk to Hiccup. Okay, hello Hiccup.
I've got an idea.
I have just the thing. Dragon blade caps.
I need you to gather a few things.
I use the dragon blade primarily as a fire sword, but it's more versatile than you might think. We can load up one of the canisters with the flightmare gas and blast the Triple Strike with it. That'll paralyze her for a few moments. We'll need to gather some materials. Can you go to the flightmare nest in Skullclaw Island and chop off some of the frozen flightmare gas? We can melt it later to fill the canister. Okay, Skullclaw Island it is. Okay, we're here at Skullclaw Island, ready to get some flightmare mist. Oh, the flightmare is it's right there. I don't think it was here before, so there's still the egg. The egg was always here. The egg was here since. Oh, look, it's a baby. Look at it. It's a little baby. It's so cute. So you have all the stages. You have the egg, the baby. You have the adult flightmare, and there's a tiger flightmare. Oh, that's so cool. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say that I named my Woolly Hall Maiden, and she's a female, as I said, and I named her Maiden because. What are you doing? Yeah, I named her Maiden because.
Come back to me.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what just happened, but okay. Great! I can get the flightmare eyes to Hiccup. Can you come down here and give the things to me? I named her Maiden because Maiden is one of the 7 gods that are worshipped throughout the bigger part of Westeros in the Song and Ice of Fire novels and of course Game of Thrones. So I kinda know. I already decided how to name my Triple Strike. I'm going to name my Triple Strike Stranger, which is also one of the 7 gods, alongside Maiden and 5 others. But yeah, here I decided to get another Woolly Howl, and I named her Maiden, and she represents like purity and innocence and maybe even love. I'm not sure if love is Maiden or the mother. But I thought it would be a cool name.
Thank you. You've done a bang-up job.
That's fantastic. It won't take long to get this canister ready. It's a fascinating process, but also really volatile. We need to do it in the lab.
Help me out.
In all my studies of venoms and toxins, I've never come across anything like what we discovered under that microscope. Now that Stormheart has weaponized the dangerous toxin, it can wreak endless havoc. We need to destroy it, every last drop. Will you help us? Please find Astrid when you're ready. Talk to Astrid at Dragon's Edge. Okay, here is Astrid. What do you have to say?
I'm counting on you.
Ipa will stop this toxin at the source and teach her never to mess with dragons again. Are you with me? Oh, that was the quest. Okay. Well, here, I don't know how much more space do I have. Okay, yeah, there was a cut here, you probably noticed it. So I'm actually going to try to do this one more quest. Right
Can you
away.
manage it for me?
Okay, it's Herald our last stop, so I'm going to do this really quickly. I'm not going to talk a lot. We don't know how Stormheart is getting the Grimoire Venom into the Triple Stryke without attaching the parasite. She must keep a stash of it somewhere away from her ship. We need to find it and destroy it. Do you think Hiccup could figure out how to do it? Okay, talk to Hiccup, Okay, Hiccup, there you are.
There are a lot of different ways to solve a problem. Let's try something together.
Since Nikora's just arrived at the archipelago, we just don't know enough about her. There are a lot of islands out there and she could be hiding the stash of venom anywhere. I don't know where to start. Wait, we do know someone who understands her. Harold.
You'd be doing me a huge favor.
I know, it's Harold, but he keeps telling us we should trust him and maybe we should. You idiot! A part of me thinks that deep down he's a good person and he'll make the right choice. You idiot. I'm sure he sees that making dragons go berserk is not good for anyone. You idiot. He seems to have a good relationship with you. Can you go to Auction Island and look for people who could lead you to Harold? Be careful. You idiot. Okay, I give up. Okay, Jacob. You just have too big a heart. Okay, there's the storekeeper. Let's talk to him. Harold's been a busy man lately. Lots of action going on around him. I saw him going to his boat on the other side of the island. I bet I'll find him in the forest if you hurry. Now quit bothering me, kid. Okay, look for Harold at the auction island first. Okay. I have no idea where he is. Let's just follow the quest arrow. Okay, there he is. I see him. There's gonna be a cutscene or... Oh, okay. What a nice surprise to see you here upon. I hope my friends don't make you nervous. They're just here to make sure that I have a pleasant time here on Auction Island. If you don't mind me saying, you have an air of desperation around you. Please, tell me, how can I help you? Okay? I don't want to talk to you. I hate you. What did you want to ask me, my friend? By your help me stop Stormheart. Please help Burke. You just stop Stormheart. Okay. No. Okay, yeah. This. I see exactly what you think. Okay. We both know that I am an honest and loyal man. No, you're not. So your insinuation that I'd switch allegiance is insulting. I am faithful to Stormheart as any Viking could be, but I understand she needs a way to neutralize the strengths of her enemies, but they keep telling her there must be a better way than Grimoire Venom. I worry that my dear Leopold would cross her sights one day. He doesn't deserve that. He should be called an adorable terror in my book. Speaking of Leopold, I worry that he's too small and defenseless. In these trying times, he needs to be protected against the dangers of this world. Wouldn't you agree? Please, see if you can convince Berg to make Leopold some armor. I'd be so thankful, and then we can talk. Oh, really? Yeah, let's go to Berg. Okay. Hello, Astrid.
Really?
Harold won't help us out unless we help his terrible terror.
Help me out!
I don't like that he's extorting us, but we really need his knowledge. Besides, I don't feel too bad about protecting his terrible terror. Leopold should be taken care of regardless of his name keeper. Can you talk to Garber and see if this is something we can do? Talk to Hello, Gabber.
Get over here!
I have just got the thing really awful. Get ready for the latest terminate. Get it? Mail armor. What?
Let's get started.
I need some materials to get things finished. Can you ask Hiccup for the blueprints to TT04? He'll know what I'm talking about. Nothing? Yeah, sure. Leave me out of it. Don't tell me what's going on around here.
I appreciate the thought behind it.
For the last time, we don't need a complicated system to categorize our inventions, and especially not something called a Dewey. I need to have a talk with Gobber. Okay.
Alright,
What's
what's next?
I really know. You can take all these materials and make the armor pieces at Gobber's blacksmith stall. Click on this forge to put all the iron in, and Gobber will help you put it all together. Okay, so do we really craft it like some sort of mini game? Or does it just happen?
I'm right chuffed.
Yeah, it just happens. What a beauty. Be proud to see that in any terrible terror. Lord knows I want to throw Rapnut and Stuffnut off a bridge from time to time, but that doesn't mean I adore Bark and Belch unless that annoying double-header. Okay.
Think you can handle it?
Don't worry about the state of the forge. Old Gabber can clean it up. You need to focus on the important stuff and get the armor to Harold at Auction Island. Yeah, my Gobber voice is terrible. I apologize. Okay, here is your stupid armor. Oh, no, Leopold! He looks like he's caged. It looks like the armor is like, some sort of a cage on his head, not the armor. Poor little guy. Well, you delivered the in-hoe. I'm very impressed, boy. Leopold looks quite dashing in his new kit. I'm glad it shows you and Stormheart asked for an intermediary to work. I was right all along. Surely you remember where I took you and Johan to meet her. She hid Venom in a cave on the ocean floor below the island. Don't worry, the cave is full of air. You need to figure out how to get there, but you're surely crafty enough for that tiny problem. Go now, she's off negotiating with another villager right now. Yes, you would have never learned this without me. You're welcome. Oh, and say hello to Squalder for me. My man told me he's here on Auction Island, and I'm just devastated that you haven't had the chance to talk. What? Talk to them. Okay, well, I'm actually going to have to leave this episode here. I'm sorry, but I just don't have enough space to record the whole. I'm really sorry, but yeah, I'm going to continue very soon. Don't worry. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really did. We're getting close to the end. I know it because after this quest is done, there are only 2 more left, and we are going to get the Triple Stryke very soon. So yeah, I'm very excited. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. So long.